Hey there YouTube, Wrestling Optimus here, back with my action figure review of Survivor Series 2021. With this season of the Predictions Championship League wrapping up, it was fitting that Jenny and Alex, the only two people who haven't won a competition yet, would end up tying. So they'll compete in a tiebreaker, hopefully sometime next week, to determine the new Pickle Champion. As for the show, Raw won, if anyone even cares about that. But for a more in-depth recap and review, let's head into my custom arena and take it over to the action figures. For some reason, Shinsuke Nakamura vs Damian Priest got bumped to the pre-show. It's a bit sloppy and forgettable until Priest gets distracted by Rick Boogs playing guitar at ringside. He breaks the guitar over his knee, takes out Boogs with the pieces, but then accidentally hits Shinsuke as well, causing a DQ. This was dumb. The first match of the main show is Becky Lynch vs Charlotte Flair. It's really good like all their other matches, I'm just bored of these two fighting at this point. Charlotte goes for a roll-up, but gets caught using the rope for leverage. Then, while she argues with the ref about it, Becky rolls her up, and despite also holding the rope, the ref doesn't see it this time, and declares Becky the winner. Next is the men's traditional Survivor Series elimination match. KO insists that he gets to start the match for Team Raw, then immediately leaves and gets counted out. At the top of the ramp, he turns and says, "You wanna call me a lowlife? I'll be the best lowlife there is." Brilliant. Finn Balor hits a coup de grace to eliminate Happy Corbin before King Woods goes on a decent run, only to get eliminated by a Bobby Lashley hurt lock. Then the Almighty squares up with Drew McIntyre. They brawl out of the ring into the crowd and wind up both getting counted out. After failing with a second coup de grace, Finn Balor gets eliminated by a brogue kick from his fellow Irishman, Sheamus. Somehow, Austin Theory eliminates the Celtic Warrior with a simple roll-up, which leaves Jeff Hardy as the last man standing for Team SmackDown. But in a rage, Sheamus turns around and knocks him out. Seth tries to take advantage with a splash off the top rope, but Jeff kicks out. Austin Theory gets eliminated with a Swanton Bomb, leaving Hardy and Rollins as the final two. Jeff goes for another Swanton, but Seth gets his knees up, and follows it with a stomp to get the win for Team Raw as the sole survivor. Mr. McMahon invites Roman Reigns into his office to show off Cleopatra's egg from the set of The Rock's new movie. Vince claims it's worth $100 million. Roman simply responds, "That's almost as much as my next contract," and walks out. Later on, Vince is with Adam Pearce and Sonya this time, but no egg. The boss freaks out and demands that Pearce get to the bottom of this by the time he gets to Raw. Speaking of The Rock, which they did a lot tonight, next up is the 25-man Battle Royale in honor of his 25th anniversary. And speaking of product placements, the Street Profits carry Pizza Hut pizzas to the ring. Corporate synergy. I didn't know about this match, so we didn't make predictions, but after a bunch of pizza-based shenanigans, Omos manages to eliminate 12 people, including his own tag team partner AJ Styles, to win, you guessed it, pizza, which the Street Profits steal and throw into the crowd. The best part of the tag team match was the awesome mashup entrance music for RK Bro. Jimmy Uso goes to hit a splash on Matt Riddle, but the original Bro isn't the legal man, so Randy Orton hits an RKO out of nowhere for the win. Time for the women's traditional Survivor Series elimination match. Carmella is too concerned with her stupid mask and gets rolled up by Toni Storm for the first elimination. Toni also eliminates Queen Zelina with a new unnamed finisher. However, Liv Morgan eliminates her with the Oblivion. From there, things continue going downhill for Team Raw as Sasha Banks eliminates Liv Morgan with a frog splash and Shayna Baszler eliminates Rhea Ripley with a knee to the face. That leaves Bianca Belair all alone against 4 women from SmackDown, but 3 of them turn on Sasha Banks for some reason and get her counted out. Bianca catches Natalya with a surprise roll-up, then delivers a facebuster to Shayna, eliminating them both. Then, she nails Shotzi with a KOD to become the sole survivor and win another one for Team Raw. In the main event, WWE Champion Big E takes on the Universal Champion Roman Reigns. After a pretty decent match with surprisingly no interference from the Usos or Brock Lesnar, Roman hits a spear and gets the clean yet ultimately pointless victory. And that was Survivor Series. Essentially, the whole thing was a 4-hour dedication to the 25th anniversary of The Rock's debut in WWE, so lots of people rightfully figured Dwayne Johnson himself would make an appearance. Well, spoiler alert, he didn't, and all the fans who tuned in specifically to see him quickly jumped online to voice their collective frustration. This took away most of the attention from the actual show, which sucks for the performers but serves WWE right for not marketing one of their supposed Big Four pay-per-views correctly in the first place. And here's the real kicker. Last year, Impact managed to get The Rock to help induct Ken Shamrock into their Hall of Fame. Yet this year, he couldn't be bothered to help WWE with a show devoted entirely to him. That's cold-blooded. Alright, that'll do it for Survivor Series 2021. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I'm not sure if I'll have time to do a Dynamite review this week, but I have some ideas for other videos, so stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to do all that normal YouTube stuff. Smash the like button, share with any wrestling or action figure fans you may know, subscribe to the channel, and spread the word. You can also talk to me over on Twitter at WrestlingOptimus, or see all my best figure photography over on Instagram at WrestlingOptimus. If you haven't seen my review of AEW Full Gear, you can check that out right here. But until next time, I've been Wrestling Optimus, and I'll catch you later.